Welcome back, indie lovers. Today we are checking out Shattered Heaven, so I'm gonna grab yourself a plate. This is a demo for this game, and already when I first loaded the game up, I heard this music going, and I was just like, I don't know. I sat here for probably about 45 seconds just listening to this musical piece. This music is some of the best I think I've heard in a very long time. This is amazing. I know that I'm just sitting here listening to music, but I just want to emphasize how absolutely astounding music can be inside these type of games. So this is going to be a roguelike deck builder, but the elements of the game focuses on narrative, deep crafting, and exceptional talent. So I am very excited to see where this game goes, and we're going to hop in and check out the game. If you do like it, of course, link down below. Even if you want to put this on in your background, just listen to this music for a while. I hope they sell the soundtrack. This is one of the first games that I would consider getting the soundtrack for. Other games, I enjoy the soundtrack while I'm playing the game. This game, I think I would enjoy the soundtrack, especially this first song, as like something I listen to in general. In the east lies a shadow among bone and thunder that dwells, and they call her mother. Chants of memory, ninth room of the tribe of lightning. Yeah, if this game is as good as the music, I'm gonna be amazed. I'm gonna be drooling and wanting this game for so much.
Our god is no more, and we, the lowly mortals, are the ones who killed him. Now, the cursed remnants of humanity exist under the perpetual reign of his mournful ashes, condemned to a never-ending circle of hate and resentment. As punishment for our ancestral sin, our breaths are cut short as soon as we hit 40 of age. We are barren shells, unable to sleep, the desire to bring forth new life. Our last hope for a better tomorrow lies in a divine forgiveness that only bloodshed can grant us. 4 Vestals shall hail from the 4 lands. Sentia, where memories of old still sing. Delham, ever untamed and never bound. Flamen, hearth of steel and spires. And our home, born from thunder and storms. Ashram. In the end, only one pair of soiled hands will hold the salvation we desperately seek. Once every 10 years, our somber march to the Equinox Cathedral ushers war in. Kneeling in front of the flame of Vesta, we swear to repent. O ancient sin, stain us in red, so that we may never forget the firmament's grief. O ancient sin, grant us this holy pardon, so that we may one day mend our shattered heaven.
That was phenomenal. That is how you should start a game.
Let's dance then!
Might be just a little loud. Let's see if we can't turn this down a little bit here. I'm gonna turn it down just a dash so you can hear me. Although the battle music is just as good as the front music. Okay, I should be down a little bit. There we go. I turned out halfway. Draw on the cards. The battle has begun. To beat your enemies, you must use cards, each of them in a specific action Andorra can take. At the beginning of each turn, your characters will draw 5 cards from their decks. You can select one by left-clicking it. In order to play cards, you need AP. The cost is shown by the number in the top left corner of the card. Your character starts their turn with 2 AP and can have a maximum of 4. If you can see how much AP is available at the bottom left corner. Oh, we're done here. Okay, the bulbs. Most cards have special abilities highlighted by keywords. You can check a brief description of each card by hovering the cursor over it. You can also see the complete one by right-clicking the card. Each character takes their action on their turn, top right corner. The turns of your character and enemies are instead grouped in rounds. You can see the order of turns of the current and the next round, top right corner. All right, enough talking. None of this. Let's use Vorpal Strike to attack the enemy. That's Vorpal Strike. It's going to do 8 damage. What else we got here? Lightning Strike. Lightning Strikes twice. Okay, so bottom right here. Let's go and use that into our enemy. Excellent. You can see the intentions of the enemy in the next turn. A sword icon means they will attack the character shown, whereas a shield icon indicates they will grant themselves buffs. Use this information to your advantage. Looks like the enemy is going to retaliate after all. You need to soften the blow. To do this, you might want to use a shield. Okay, so classic style so far. Your AP count has reached 0, which means it's all done. The music is so phenomenal.
You're already dead.
Endure the hardship. Enemies can inflict debuffs to characters, adding negative effects during the battle. Each debuff has a counter that decreases by 1 at the end of the turn or when specific actions are performed. Once the counter reaches 0, the debuff disappears. You can see more information by hovering over the cursor over the icon. Let's see what you got. One way to counter debuff is gaining buffs of your own. All the characters equip skills that grant them boons and aid you in battle. Try to use Endora's Champion of the Perish skill. Oh, so they have skills too. Damage taken is increased by 20%. Give Blessing 2 and 2 armor to all allies. Good, if you cannot remove debuffs, you can always counter their effects with buffs. Some grant you power effects, but others get rid of debuffs entirely. Buffs have their own counter, which decreases by 1. Okay, so usual. Some keywords allow you to play new, efficient strategies to win the battle as fast as possible. Usually, you can find them in support cards. The Ever-Chosen has the Swift keyword. It allows you to discard a card you might not want and draw a new one instead. Ooh. Which one do I not want? I don't want... Oh, Ruby. Ruby, Sapphire. So let's get rid of the Ruby. Endora's special mechanic is called Deity. Whenever she uses a card for each gem, she will fill a slot. Once all 3 slots are filled, she will gain a Deity point to the maximum of 3. Each Deity point gain unlocks special effects during the battle. Heal 2 HP at the beginning of turn, draw 1 more card at the beginning of turn, gain 2 extra AP. Oh wow! Let's wrap this up. Use any card to deal the final blow and win the battle. So, Sapphire. I want this one. Explore the dungeon. You can move around the dungeon using WASD and arrow keys or by clicking to the adjacent tile. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. That's easy. Easy enough. Eventful journeys. Sometimes during exploration, you will come across special events and have to decide which path to take. The outcomes are never fully certain, but you can use the descriptions to choose more profitable options. Select what you have done. Lonely is the lady of the tree. Just listen to her song. Oh dear freedom, how I ache for you. Lonely is the prisoner of the oak. Just hearken upon us unto her pleas. Oh dear absolution, how I yearn for you. These roots are her poisoned shackles, and her heart is long covered in thorns. Oh dear Savior, how I dream of you. Clap for her. Maiden stops her lonely verses. In her face, a marveled revel welcomes her quiet adoration. As the form retreats into the trunk, disappearing from your view, something drops down the tree's foliage. You gain some loot. I got Trap Disarming Kit. I said lockpicks and small utensils. Use it to try disarming a trap. Disharming a trap. Gotta fix that. Let's see here. Echo Child. A small floating being emitting a gentle hum. Use it to reveal the contents of the next 2 rooms in each direction. Oh! While exploring, you might want to know what lies ahead instead of finding your way. Use Echo the Child as a tool meant specifically for this. Try using it, click on the icon on the bottom. Oh, look at all these things down here. There are many different tools, each with a particular function. Some can be used at any moment during exploration, others when particular situations occur. You can find out more about them by hovering the cursor over their respective icons. Let's see what happens here. This one I got... So that's a battle. And this is a event? That's an event. Okay, cool. Oh, tripwire. Uh-oh. Beware the treacherous path. Enemies and special events are not always the only thing you have to look out for. Sometimes you might encounter traps, which can deal great damage and hinder your characters. You have to disarm or evade them. You can use the Trap Disarming Kit to try and disable the trap, but risk high damage should you fail, or try to rely on your dexterity. Let's try to disable it. Cool. Evaded it. And now we battle again. Oh, that shatter effect. Yes, okay. I'm in love with this game. I'm already in love with this game. Harness your rage. Magni is another playable character. His special mechanic, it's called Rage. To use his skills, Mad Knight needs a special rage points. He gains 1 point by playing Ruby card and 2 points when he is hit by an attack. You already have some built up rage, so you can use the Hollow Bashing skill. Each character has a healing potion that only they can use to restore a portion of their health. Try using Magnus now. Each deck contains at least one legendary card. These are the most powerful cards available and usually have a diamond crystal. Try using the Oathbound Goliath card. All allies, thanks to Tenacity 2, gain port. Ooh, okay. Use your cards to kill the enemy by the end of the turn. What does this do? Damage taken is reduced. On the next turn, draw 1 extra card. Okay. I mean, you don't have any more. So it's enemy's turn, which is very cool looking. Ooh, they cursed us. Damage dealt is reduced by 20%. Uh-oh. You're 10 out of 30. There we go. The animations are awesome. Draft your way to victory. After each battle, you'll be offered a selection of neutral cards to aid to your character's deck. You can select in which deck you want a specific card to go by clicking on the character's portrait beneath it. When you are satisfied with your choice, click Done. Let's see here. Echo. What does Echo mean? Echo. The effect of the card will repeat at the start of the next turn. Oh. Unique. This card will banish itself for the rest of the battle once played. Shadow Doubt. Curse to deal 8 damage. This gains all armor. It gains 2 armor. And armor is just natural. And then this is Echo. Random enemy. I kind of like that. It's a ruby. That's sapphire. That's an emerald. Oh, do I just say... Okay, so I get to pick 1 for each person. Done. Actually, I should give him the ruby card because he gets... Oh, no, sapphire, he gets 2 rage. So that's good. The Hanged Man. Sometimes you find lucky arcana events while exploring and be granted great boons by them. There's a small chance of encountering them, which rises every time you discover other events while exploring. Once you find an arcana, the probability resets. Select the option you want to embrace destiny. So that's like a tarot card, if I'm not mistaken, right? The man wants it to know, even after climbing so high, his resolve had not wavered once. Do you really think you're going to see the future like this, you half-baked cretin? The unbelievers flocking under the tree laughed at him with scorn and disdain. The man tightened the hose around his ankle and jumped down. Swinging there in the wind, he saw what others could not. And when the great wave took them all, he was the only one left. That's so cool. As for power, 1 way, 2 way, 2 ways, 1 way. For sighting mind may be the burden, but stand tall and stand your ground. The party starts the next 2 battles with Blessing 1. The party heals for 100% of their maximum HP. Love it. Battle time. Do I get a 3rd party member? Yes.
But you want to.
Hunger and Thirst. Ishana is the last playable character of the game. Her special mechanic is called Thirst. Whenever she kills an enemy or plays specific cards, she will gain a Thirst point. Thirst point. Well, I got a lot of Thirst points. Summoning the Beast Lamodes. These points can be spent to power up her cards, and if you manage to gain 5 of them, sometimes unleash devastating attacks. Try and play the card The Beast within. It has a gouge keyword that allows you to eliminate cards you don't want in your deck the whole battle. Now that you have Lamodes at your side, you can use the alternate effects of your cards by spending a Thirst point. When your counter reaches 0, Lamodes will disappear. Try and unleash Merciless Whip on your enemies. Oh my gosh, look at the Lamodes. That's cool and creepy at the same time. Single enemy deals 7+2 damage, bleeding 1, gain 1 thirst. Beast summon all enemies. Oh. You have mastered all the necessary elements of the game. Play the battle as you prefer and claim victory. Okay, next one's gonna be Crazy Face Lady. What's your thing? Deal 3 damage and bleeding 2 to all enemies. Spread her will.
Salvation by my hands.
Swift self, Swift 2, self heal. Deal 2 damage. Self, Riposte 1. What is Riposte? Counterattack the next attack received. Oh. Okay. Let's do that. Onto him. But he's dead. And then another one. Blessing to gain 4 armor. What are they planning on doing? You plan on attacking everybody. You plan on attacking the back. Okay. That was a good strike. There we go. That's good rotation.
Get behind me.
That's a very good rotation. Self. Gain 5 hour post-save protector. Berserk. Berserk. Deal 5 more damage to the target has 2 or more active buffs. Decrease the cost of the card by 1 of 99 has 7 or more rage. Oh. Love it. This guy is still attacking the back. Protector. There we go. That was good. That was a good one.
Don't hold back, Sean.
Damage taken is increased by 20%. Leech. What's lethality? Critical chance increased by 50%. Oh my gosh. She's whispering. She's back. I got thirst.
Onward, Thunderborns!
Super cool. In the east lies a shadow among bone and thunder that dwells that they call her mother. Yeah, I saw that already. So far, super cool. I love the I love the art direction. I love what's going on in battle. I have to learn the cards. With these type of games, you have to learn the cards, especially when they introduce new mechanics. So these mechanics might not be completely new, but they're named and divided differently, so you don't know exactly what everything is. And that's a big challenge in itself, is learning those type of things. Chapter 1.
Journey's end, at last.
You wish. This is only the beginning.
And the voiceover I
So
like.
that's the Equinox Cathedral? It's so shiny.
This is the most sacred place on Earth, and the only thing you can say is, it's so shiny.
Good to see you two in such good spirits. We still have a way to go after all.
Ugh.
Step by step, the tower drew closer, immaculately white against the barren plain.
Is that
Its
Morgan Freeman?
masonry formed a tight reticle that enveloped the sacred building. And then, the grand portal, flanked by his 2 armored guardians. A stern-looking old man stepped forward.
It's always a stern-looking old man. Welcome, children of Ashram, to the Equinox Cathedral. I am Sharad, Herald of the Divine Child. Thank you for receiving us, most revered. Does it go automatically? Tell me it goes automatically. Or do I have to click? I click, okay. Oh, I didn't know that someone could live at the point of having such a wrinkly face. Haha! Is being the Herald something that special, sir?
Damn you!
You chattering idiot. Do you have any idea how disrespectful you are? The 6-pack. Curiosity is indeed a real virtue these days. But yours is a question that will find its answer another day, young lady. That's a good answer. That's a really good answer, actually, if you think about it. He's like, you're going to get old one day. You'll learn about it. Suspended orcs and pillars weaved together in a majestic show. All was illuminated by the perpetual light of the altar of Vesta. 4 statues of ancient heroes were encircling the throne. Look at all the fingers. And the hands and everything just coming up. I don't know why, that gives me the creeps. A rose window representing the 4 Vestals glistening solemnly just above it. It looks magnificent when the light shone through it. New entry, Guardians. Over there, you'll find your chambers as well as the merchants sent here to provide for your needs. We will meet again later in the presence of the divine child. Though your sacrifice, may your people atone. Through our fratricide, may life be reborn. Before leaving, welcome to the Equinox Cathedral, home of the faithful and the main hub of the game. Something is awaiting you in the quarters. Go check it out. Quarters. Ooh, what is all this stuff? Ooh, a sitting sack. What a treat.
Whatever.
It's just a stupid pillow. Ah, so soft. Oh, something is spilling out. Stop covering the whole room in ashes. Seriously, what's up with you? Have you been living under a rock this whole time? Maybe? It was a shack near a mountain, so in a certain way, it was under a rock, I think. Forget I even asked. Sacks or pillows? Oh, he took off his helmet. Look at, he's handsome. Enjoy them while you can. We won't have much rest once the war begins. The small talk was cut short by the sound of the gate portal opening once again. Curious to see where the commotion came from, the group moved out of their quarters and went back to the entrance of the cathedral.
Out of that gate came a young woman, black hair that gracefully danced in the
Smoking.
air with every step of hers, and a sharp, bewitching gaze.
Gorgeous.
Following
The
close
artwork and her.
behind, two severe-looking warriors strode forward with pride. The Vestal of Sentia and her guardians had arrived.
Is this my welcoming party? Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better one. I'm glad to see you here in one piece, Enra.
It's been a while, Lyra.
Such a cold reception. You're breaking my heart, darling. After all these years, I expected you to be a tad happier to see me.
What do you want me to do? Should I, jump into your arms? Screaming, "Greetings, O great Vestal of Sentia"?
Oh, I would be delighted.
The play. You're still keeping my old sash around your arm.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm flattered. Uh-oh, I hear X's. I think they're X's. I beg your pardon, my liege. We need to make haste to our quarters before the ceremony begins. We don't have time to lose here.
Oh, really?
Time spent with old friends is never a waste of time, Lonan, but I suppose you're right. I see you later, Anna. Yeah, definitely old, I think old lovers. Friends? The Sentients have been our allies for a very long time. This is our last chance of salvation for them as it is for us. It is unfortunate that we share the same awful predicament.
I see.
Oh, I see. Anyway, who's Anra? What was that? Did you hear that? That was weird. Me. It's just a stupid childhood nickname. We trained together for a while in the name of our tribe's alliance. So are you two really good friends? I think that this is the right moment for you to shut up. Oh, I'm liking this.
Right.
This must be the call of the divine child. That would be better to reach the hall as soon as possible. Good, let's go. Did I say something rude? Perhaps. I'm afraid that issue lies far beyond what we could imagine. I'm telling you! They were lovers! Before leaving, so the divine child is waiting for you in the throne. Go and check the information about your next mission. Better not keep him waiting. What's all this other stuff? The Great Altar, the Merchant Stall, and the Dungeon Selection. Question mark. Dark Forge. The quest instructions.
Remarkable.
Behold, Our Lady Heliod, as she sits upon his divine throne. Now heed his words, and as he makes his will known. Shut up, old man. I'm here to hear me talk. And now, yes, you shall hear my words. Oh my god, he's so young. Centuries ago, a Vestal from Sentia defiled my divine will. She corrupted of the 8 guardians, made them kill their own wards, and then took over the pit of Naraka. What was once a hallowed place of rest for the dead is now a kingdom of treachery. We have proclaimed countless holy marches unto the wretched domain, executing her minions one by one. Yet people still believe in the most absurd rumors. Death in Naraka is better than life here on this earth. They are even foolish enough to follow such obvious lies, tossing themselves down that damned hole. But now it's time for her to face my final judgment. This shall be your first duty in this new War of Ascension. You want to save your miserable people from their impending extinction, right? Then delve deep into the Naraka, slay the betrayer, and erase this ugly stain from our history once and for all. According to tradition, 4 will depart and only 3 will return. May it be in battle with the betrayer or the sacred duel, one of you will die. Do not disappoint me, this is your God's will. Through your sacrifice, may your people atone. Through our fractured, may life be reborn. Wait. I suspected that all 4 Vestals would attend yet, but out of all of them, how fortuitous is for her to be here already. I wonder if it was planned from the start, or if it's just a mere coincidence.
What?
Is it a problem? I don't know. Might be or not. We just have to trust that the Ever-Chosen won't lose sight of our goal, even if...
What?
What are you two whispering behind my back? Shut your mouths and let's move. We have a war to wage. First, Recadon has challenged our most enlightened long enough. Surrounded by her cowardly puppets, she lies in wait, a mendacious queen among deceived souls. March on, keepers of the fire. Find the traitors so that their punishment can be delivered. Okay. Mission rewards. 1 mission, Despise of the Fallen. 3 missions, Seed of the Mother. 4 missions, Seed of the Mother. Okay. Find all the keys and reach the exit. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Time you were on your way to Naraka. To leave this hub, click on the dungeon selection tool. Okay, so go down here, click on the selection. There we go. You are now ready to start your first quest. To do so, click on the Naraka. If you want to return to the hub, click on the Equinox shop. Let's go to the Naraka. Each dungeon has 4 different depths. Each needs to be completed in order to proceed to the next. Hey, click on Enter the Dungeon and start your adventure. Free supplies. Hey, I got free stuff. Enter the dungeon. All will return piece by piece until all are home again. I'm loving this so far. It really does remind me of an RPG mixed with a deck builder, and I'm totally for that. It's like my 2 favorite genres. 2 of my favorite genres, I should say. Actually, I have a lot of favorite genres. I shouldn't say that. I have a ton of favorite genres. I love city builders. I love
the
roguelikes.
landscape passing beneath them was alight with small refractions, each a gem embedded in stone.
Oh, wow.
This was Sintamania, home of the pious tribe of Sentia, and a jewel at the gates of hell.
Look at all these sparkling stones. Oh, I would love to live here.
It's indeed a pleasure for the eyes.
Are you all right?
Keep quiet. We're entering the pit.
Every child knew that the hallowed chasm was to be revered as much as it was to be feared. A cursed place where dead souls gather, a grim sepulchre full of malicious energy, the reign of the treacherous queen. As they delved into darkness, their hearts tightened uneasily. But then there was a light.
Ooh, that's
and a
bright.
gentle breeze. Under the descending pulley, a splendid plateau extended as far as their gaze could reach.
What's this colorful rain? It's not ashes.
Flower petals. They are pretty, but completely useless.
Can I eat them?
No! We're in hostile territory. Everything you see here can hide a trap.
Indeed. As peaceful as this place might look, I feel like we are being watched.
I like Magni. I think Magni of the 3 are probably my favorite. I don't understand. The Herald said this was the place of death and anger. I know what they're trying to say. I didn't imagine that hell would be like this. To me, this looks like paradise. And that's a trap. I mean, the flower petals look like skulls, guys. The flower petals look like skulls. Do you not see the skulls? Refuse calls this place paradise. It's a horrible sin born out of treachery, and we are here to put an end to it. They're skulls. They're literally skulls. Wheel of Fortune. I love that show. Each dungeon is composed of 5 different floors, each with their own special conditions. You will have to adapt your strategy if you want to survive. Chance and fate are always intertwined yet never met. Which will guide your path? Each character draws an extra card at the start of the turn. Yes! Draw your destiny. Deal 7 damage plus 1 for each neutral card in your hand. Single enemy. Deal 4 damage plus 2 for each hex card on the character deck, or hand, deck, and discard pile. Create a random adaptive card and it will cost 0 AP this turn. That's Ruby? That's Emerald. I rolled Sapphire? No, Diamond. Yeah, we do that. Oh, look at this. Can I zoom out? Can I scroll a little bit? Oh, this is freaking cool. This is super cool. Do I have a timer or anything? Or can I just like go through? Oh god, look at that card. Broken Porcelain. I hear it calling my name. My name. I plead to you. Hazy Candor the Fable, do not lead me astray. Lucent Axiom of Ruin, do not tempt me further, for I know that both grace and doom coexist in you, yet I can't help but wonder, if I were to embrace you, which one would you bestow upon me? Take it. You touch it, hypnotized by the sweet lulling of the divine. For a brief moment, adult visions of the unknown cloud your view. A benevolent hand has touched upon your fate. You feel like something inside you has changed. Gain 2 armor. I'm gonna go get that to you. Random enemy, deal 6 damage, and that's Echo. I think that's kind of like build your own. It's kind of like a build your own dex in a sense. Uh-oh. A casket of splendid solace in the midst of perils, always a welcome sight if our eyes and empty pockets. Alas, only the holder of the great flagrant blessing may revel in such a divine. Treasure key. This key unlocks the locked treasures. Oh, good. Guess what I got? A key. Offerings of the dead. Increase maximum health by 10%. Disarm kit, will orb, determination distilled and vibrate. It can be used in the Dark Forge to boost the will of all characters. It is used as a component to craft potions. It makes there's a potion crafting. Use it to remove 1 debuff from the party. They are used as the main currency of the world and can be exchanged for goods. Right. So my big question is. Oh, here we go. Potion trinkets. I picked up a trinket, didn't I? It looks like you can change things over time. Loot collected. Oh, there it is, right there. Can I not equip that? Oh, gotta fight. Oh, ow.
This smells so
During each battle, you will have the option to complete a bonus mission. Each mission you complete will help you gather better rewards at the end of the dungeon. Ooh, defeat Clamorous first, so this person in front. Young Silva. These characters are freaking cool looking. I love it. Bring back my friend here. Insatiable hunger. Gain 1 thirst. Gain 2 thirst. I want to gouge that one. because I want my
Like
thirst to
my
stay.
blades.
Okay, so I want to defeat Clamorous first. Sinius, deal 2 extra damage for each card in her skill with Swift Plate this turn. Reduce the cost of the card for 1 for each card I played this turn. Oh. So if I have Swift, like this one and this one, I play this for free, basically. Okay, so that's Swift is the way to go. Wow. Wow.
Do I look merciful to you?
That's why I did that right there. No, I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Set up our defenses, because she gets thirst for killing people, too. Oh my god, she's so creepy and wonderful. I love it. What's pity? Damage taken is increased by 20%. Oh my gosh, really? This gave me thirst. I have 2 thirst. I still have thirst. We're good.
Let's dance then.
If I played a non-ruby card. Ooh, that was a good hit. That's a very good hit.
Not on my watch.
Good hit, everybody. He doesn't really attack. He just kind of builds armor.
You're already dead.
You know? And she just is strong.
For the Vestal, for Ashram.
There we go. Scapegoat and bones. Excellent. Oh, if I complete these missions, I get a faith orb. Can be used in the Dark Forge to boost the faith of all characters. It is used as a component to craft potions. And an equipped character gain 1 armor every time it uses a Sapphire or Emerald card. Wow. So do I get that now? The Desire of the Fallen? Draft your destiny. Let's see. I feel like he can use that. Plus, I'm each neutral card in your hand. Draw 2 character cards from the deck. They cost 1 less each this round. Yeah. What's this? A firelight at the crossroads catches your attention. A holy sight stands in the way. Make an offering. The light in the dark. You have found a pyre, a spark born from the great altar of Vesta. Here you can rest and take a break, but be careful. A pyre can be used only once. While resting at the pyre, you can perform 3 different actions, each costing a certain amount of points. You can heal your characters, smelt and remove a card at one deck, or pray to the dice to receive buffs for the whole party. Oh, so I have points here. Heal that. Remove a card from the deck of a character for the rest of the depth. Craft a one handful of healing powder for every character. Ooh. I'll go with that because deal 4 plus 2 for each hex card in the character hand. Yeah, because you got hexes over there. Remove a card from the deck. Oh, see, you do have attacks. Oh, he's taking more now. Okay. That's cool. We barely made a step in this place already gives me the creeps. What's up with all these colors? My eyes hurt. Everything here feels eerie. The creatures too are behaving strangely. Almost like soldiers protecting their bastion. I wonder why.
Whatever.
Damn me if I have any idea. I just know that I want this to end and here as soon as possible. I don't know about you, but now I feel bad. I mean, in this case, aren't we the invaders, I think? Ha, aren't you, are you a complete idiot by nature, or are you working particularly hard to piss me off? Yes, I mean, no. If you're so scared shitless, then you're unable to filter whatever moronic thought goes through your brain, then what good are you for? Come on now. We're companions. This is no need for this hostile. Not because I'm scared. Actually, I am glad to be here with you. You two are really strong, so there's no reason to worry. It's just that, well, I'm not really good at, you know, conversation.
Right.
This is the first time you have left your village, right? Yeah, back home I didn't really talk with anyone, but now it feels good. I mean, camping next to a warm fire or chatting with friends. Well, it would be better to practice your conversation skills while you can. After all, when we win, us guardians will have to take the oath of silence. You're right, I think. Wait, they have to take the oath of silence? Dude, it just sounds more and more like it sucks to be
What? Scared to face an ashram warrior?
you know, what's the other thing? Inflict bleeding 2 or more on a single enemy. Oh, cool.
Rage fuels me.
I think they're buffing themselves. I think that's what it is, right? Deal 49 plus 2 for every hex. I don't know why it's in my deck here. I probably should have taken that out. Smash. What's smash? You have 4 extra force damage to armor. Oh. Because he's using his shield. Any thirst? There we go. Bleed.
My sin is
That's a
my
good miss.
strength.
That was a very good miss. And now you have armor. Correction. Now you don't have armor. What does Protector do? Protect an eye from the next single target attack. Damage taken from it is reduced by 50%. Oh, that's
We
really
have to
nice.
save them. And we will.
I could get bleeding on this character. There we go. That's part of the thing. double bleeding.
Forward!
Time to get swifty. Swift. Just so I can like really do it. Oh, there it is right there. There we go.
I can't. But
That
I
was good.
want to.
Curse 1. Oh, that's not horrible. Excuse me. That's not horrible. I mean, they're gonna kill there. Cleansing powder and bones. That's not horrible. Oh my god, this I've been going 46 minutes already. Because if I don't want to take these cards, I guess I have to, don't I? Draw 2 cards, gain 3 armor. Yeah, we do that because she actually gets Hex. So I've been playing about 46 minutes. I try to keep my videos before a little less than an hour because I like to be able to watch it in one sitting and everything. So I'm going to hop here, guys. Thank you so much for checking out the game. It is a phenomenal game. I'm going to save here. We're going to continue this on stream later on. If you guys liked it, of course, the link's down below. This is only a demo too, so this is a huge demo. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And thanks for checking out the Indie Buffet. Please like, follow, subscribe, comment, and I love reading your comments, please. And I'll see you folks in the next one where we're trying to find your next favorite game. Peace.